Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Waiting. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what he do. We thank my country people for the wonder.
Ayaba Lucas is still there for prison, and Capo Daniel Ibi right for calling saying a thief man for Norway. My country people them. Today, number 15 day for April 2025, I go give you a breakdown, everything we need to know about Ayaba Lucas' situation for Norway. In the past few days, I don't see some Amba terrorists. They spread their usual lies, manipulation, and fake news. They try for claims say Ayaba Lucas be acquitted, or for claims say they don't move it for prison. That one are just big fat lie. As I talk to Una today, it still be in pre-trial detention, where it means say they arrested since more than 6 months ago for September 2024, and they don't lock he because they fear say it go tamper with evidence, or it go continue the incitement to crimes against humanity, or say it go run and it no go appear back for court. So they don't say I'm say it be a flight risk, where it means say if it run, so now why that way they no go leave it go, and they don't deny for granted bail. So right now, not only you woman, your immediate family, and your lawyer, they fit talk to ye on telephone call or for visiting in person. So if this situation for Ayaba change, I go come post them for una, because now me, I be tell una the first time say they don't arrest you, I go come inform una for our public platforms them, for Facebook, for WhatsApp, and for our official website www.countrypeople.com. So if una hear anything out there with the Amba terrorists, they spread them out, na just lies. Una know say Amba get na only one thing where they fit talk am for life for una. They don't get the truth. So una also need for expect say this trial it no go happen anytime soon. Ayaba Lucas the trial it go start around 2026, 2027 at the earliest, because of the volume of information and evidence where they need for gather them, and it get an international component because the crimes them inside them they commit them inside Cameroon for a different continent. So it would take the prosecutor a long time for gather all this evidence before they go to trial. So no expect the trial for start anytime soon. If they find Ayaba guilty of inciting crimes against humanity, then he face 10 years imprisonment. Now the maximum that for incitement. For person where he actually commit the crimes against humanity, the maximum now 30 years. They charge you now with inciting crimes against humanity. So the maximum sentence now 10 years in prison. Also, in the past few days, when I don't hear Capo Daniel, they don't talk about how Ayaba Lucas, using the court documents from Norway, Ayaba Lucas, he no get a job. Now, jobless person, he no get a profession. So, now person that way, it is survive on the donations and also the kidnapping for ransoms for Bamenda and other places them. And also because of what way they don't do with Doki, they assign people them papers for seek asylum abroad. So, now thief people them. So when Capo Daniel become out talk that one, the AGOVC, the ADF, Amba idiots, they come out, they want to talk noise, they make noise. Why would I not just bring the documents for debunk where Capo Daniel talk? If you want for claim say the information where Capo Daniel present them no be true, then all what you need for do now for bring the true information, because every document for Ayaba Lucas the court case, they give you a copy. Every decision where they make for court, everything where the court do now your legal right. Forget a copy of the decisions, forget a copy of the transcripts of the procedure and everything. So Ayaba Lucas they in the position for debunk what we Capo Daniel they talk about here. Make it just present the documents there. If the one for claims that Ayaba Lucas own business for Norway, no be business that public thing. Business now wait that way you do you need clients, you need partners, and you need customers. So you need to advertise your business. Business, no mean that thing where you create them and then hide them under bed. No. So if Ayaba Lucas he own a business for Norway, make it tell with the business name. Make it give with the business registration number. Make it show we tax returns the way they file them for pay taxes them for that business. Make it show we go assess them ourselves. Because now thief man, if you get business for Norway, you get business registration. Show me the business registration number, show me your tax paying code, show me the business name, show me the business office, and we go verify them for confirm and say yes, you own a business. So they not show you no business because now jobless person, now thief, now scammer. They don't fit talk anything because which way couple they need to talk about them not true. The court documents the me I get them not true. And I've done the tell now since 2018. I don't tell now even Chris Anu, Sako Ekome, all of them they are jobless now, fictive people them, scammers, criminals, wicked people them, all of them now jobless people them. They survive now on this Anglophone nonsense. Now wait till they put chop for their tables. If this Amber thing no be they not fulfill even afford for wear coat. When I say they wear clothes now, stand they make noise, they try to be relevant. Now because of the Anglophone nonsense way, when I don't give them relevance. So the people then for AGOVC or ADF or whatever, if we now want for defend Ayaba Cho, for debunk which way couple they talk about una, just present counter evidence, counter documents them. Present the evidence for talk say now the court documents this for Norway where they talk now properties this way Ayaba Cho get them, now business this way register them, now office this way get them, because when you get a job for this Europe you could get a contract. They could talk say your employer now this, your salary now this, your holiday where you be entitled to now this. If you also get some other things then where you be entitled to like company car, all of those things they go write down for that contract. So show we who's Ayaba Cho the work. When I want for debunk couple then it don't present documents. Who's on our own document day? Noise. Oh, when I get them that noise. Ayaba Cho Lucas is still there for prison awaiting trial. And he go there for that prison for at least 2 years. He don't already there for 6 months and he get another 2 years for there for that prison. They wait trial because of the gravity of the crimes the way they charge you. And remember, say Ayaba Cho Lucas, now the very first person ever in the history of Norway for be charged with this crime. No other person, no day where they don't ever charge you with inciting crimes against humanity for the whole history of Norway. So he been at the first. So the people they could take their time, they could do diligent investigation, they could be meticulous before they take you go for trial. So they go wait for that. They don't bank you. Not only your family and your lawyer if see you. They don't bank it. It will there for that until the prosecutor, the state of Norway or the kingdom of Norway, it be ready for taking go for trial. And it will take years before that one it happen. And when it happen, me knowing what you want to know and knowing how meticulous the people they would be, I guarantee when I say I'll be 90 to 99% sure. Say they go convict it, they go find it guilty, and they go for prison, and they go for prison for nothing less than 7 years for inciting crimes against humanity. My country people them. So now all that when I need for know, if when I read anything, when I hear anything from any side, someone they can't talk about talk about ID card, say about taxi color. No, all of that nonsense now noise. They just try to distract because they can't talk all those stupid lies because they know that they talk to stupid people them. And if you believe them, then it means that they be right. For things that you be stupid. So no believe anything with Amber talk am. If Amber tell you say good morning, check your watch. Because na thief people them na liars. They lie by instinct. It be natural for them for lie. So they go always lie. So no believe anything. If you see them for some place where they say Ayaba Cho go up, Ayaba Cho come down, don't believe anything. Leave them for day. Just don't believe it. Wait until when me I post them. When other reputable international organizations they post them. Then you know it's not true. When me I be been at the first person for post said they don't arrest Ayaba Cho Lucas, the next day what be happen? No be CNN be post them, BBC be post them, Al Jazeera be post them, right? So even if you don't believe me, that will be post them. That's okay. You don't need for believe me. I know the religion. I know they ask you for believe me. All what they ask you now examine the evidence where they present them in front of you. So the next day, when all the other global, international, reputable news agencies they post them, then you don't get choice now. Then you know it's a fact. And then the AGOVC, the ADF, shit no why blast them. They also look at them. The Julius Knee, they get choice. No, maybe they can't accept them for una agree no. When me I also tell una say they shoot a fang, that way they attack the camp. Whether una be believe them or you know be believe them, that one na your business. Me I dey deal now with fact. Last, no me they catching her from bingo. Wait there for them with that same bullet woman be tell when I say they shoot it for belly. Now because I know the truth. Now because I know they do propaganda. And they present now the truth, the evidence. That will be tell una. This one I work hard. I talk say we could display a fangy die body for Guzang. They go banky for mortuary for weeks. Last, what did they do? They move the carcass. Throw away for Guzang so they smell the place today. So I dey present una na evidence because na hard work wey we dey do am for gather this information. Before they arrest Ayaba Lucas, I been know, because when the Norwegian investigators be there for Cameroon, I been know. I talk to them, so I know which way they go on. So if you want to go to believe which way Amber they talk, as the doc say no, they be just one question. If they be just catch you for question you, then they don't take 6 months. They question you, then they don't even agree you take phone call your woman. They don't even agree you take phone call any person. If they just want to talk for you, say why you destroy ID, all that kind of stuff. That the kind of stupidity this way they tell when I for talk say no, no, they go leave this month and they go leave this one. If you believe them, it means that the Amber shit no plus they get right for call you idiot. They tell you those stupid lies because they know say you stupid. If you believe their lies them, then you tell them say they be right, say you stupid. So wait until reputable international organization they post them, then believe them. Because Ayaba Lucas a case, it get international interest for the whole world. Now why do I CNN they post about them? BBC they post about them. Now the first time where Norway as a country, they don't charge any person with inciting crimes against humanity. Understand say crimes against humanity, it be now the most serious crime where you ever commit them, because that crime it not be against a particular people, it not be against people them for Bamenda or against people them for Alabukam or against that one person where you catch them cut in neck. No, now crime against every human being on the surface of this earth. Now why that way those kind of crimes them they get international jurisdiction, where it means that it no matter what's how where you day, it no matter what's how where you dey live, if you commit those kind of crimes them, any person for this world it get right for make sure say you face the consequences. Now why that way Norway it get the jurisdiction for try Ayaba Lucas for that crime, even if the crime it be happen in a different continent for Africa, because the crime is against all humans. So Ayaba Lucas it commit that crime now against every human being on the surface of this earth. Now why that way they call them say crimes against humanity? No mean that crimes against Cameroon, now crimes against all human beings them. So it get international and worldwide significance. Now very few people them they don't ever be charged and convicted of this particular crime because the burden of proof is so difficult for prove them. So make una understand that fact and that reality. No believe anything where Amber terrorists the poster where they talk about this issue. And the reason why I decide to record an audio, despite the fact say I don't write about this, now because I understand many of our people them they like for listen and listen because they maybe they listen time when they drive, or they go to listen when they there for shower, listen when they cook, when they do other things them, even when you there for work. If you just put them for your ear, you did listen them and you go to do two things them at the same time. You there for work, but then you listen to counterman. And I also understand that some of our people they don't know how to read. I also understand say some of our people they don't understand. Even if you write them, so they go die, they go read them, they don't go understand them. And then I also understand say some of our people they're lazy. If you want to hide anything for them, put them inside book, write them for down, give them. Now the biggest secret that if you write them for down, put them for book, give some of our people them. Now secret, they don't go ever know what they inside because they're lazy. They don't go ever read them. So now why that way at the working young man at the die from our back. After I don't write them, so they write them 3 times, post them for Facebook, I still get for kind of record audio. Because people they still ask me the same thing, even though I don't tell them, they still can ask them. Why people they be easily manipulated. Now why that way they tell now these kind of stupid juvenile lies? Because they know say when I go fall for the lies, for the scams. Some person will scam you so easily. He will just call you, they say, I be general this, send me money or the country. You send the money. You shake, you fear. You don't even ask one question, you don't really send the money. Some person will call you, tell say I be general this. Some person will call you, tell say I be this, I get connection for send you for Canada, for Mexican route, for take you go UK, for find you job for Ghana, for find you job for Nigeria. When I don't already send money. Some person can't talk say, oh, I be a miracle worker. I fit cure your cancer. I fit cure your this, anti-back. Talk some kind gibberish. When I fall for day, you buy them because of your own desperate situation, and because they were contributing them, they be gullible. That's just the truth. Well, the vast majority of our contributors, their brain it never open for the see things and for the understand how this world it work. So they fall for these scams and to people them over and over and over again. They lie, and many of una they fall inside the lie. Fall, hook up, they lie you again. You see so day for day, you open mob, open ear, you listen them, fly, they enter for mob, they listen the junk where they tell you the una the social believer. So now why that way I don't have to work this slave work for una back. I will continue for the put sense for una head, whether una like them or not. If it bad now how I go conk una head, cut them, open that head, chook sense inside and then cover them back. If now what that I need for do am for save my people them, I go do am. Thank una plenty my country people them. We now also need to understand the way the Amber terrorists they lie. Sometimes the way they fit lie or manipulate you, even by telling you some information where it be truthful. For example, when I don't hear they talk about International Human Rights Court for Banjul, they don't do this and that. They say Abuja High Court Declaration. They say United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Arrest. They don't talk say this and that for Naira 10. They say United States Senate Resolution blah 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 for 2019. Wait it happen. They say U.S. Congress resolution blah 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 for 2020. Wait it happen. They say the European Union Committee they call on the release of the journalism for Kondengi or whatever. All of those things, yes, they be true. So-called International Human Rights Court be talk say this and that. Abuja High Court be talk say. Working Group for United Nations be talk say. U.S. Congress be talk say. The European Union be talk say blah blah blah. But what does that mean? What does that amount to? Has it amounted to anything where Amber Fools the fit taken for show and saying a concrete achievement? No. The United Nations don't talk. The EU don't talk. The Francophonie don't talk. But all of them, they don't get the power for force Cameroon for do anything. They go talk say we are calling on the Cameroon government. If man call you on your phone, you fit decide for answer the call or not. You fit decide for ignore the person if you want to. So the Cameroon government it get the yam and the knife and all the time in the world. So we go decide whenever and however we want. So they go talk all those things then before you want to know, they start asking for fundraising, contribute, say that they do diplomatic offensive, and now why that way they use all of these things and say International Human Rights Court, Abuja this, United Nations that, US Senate this, that. Now why that way they call all those big words then? Because in their imagination, they believe say we're not stupid. They believe say una be poorly educated. They believe say una no go understand what they talk about. Because the key words where they go use them na say calling on. Whenever when I hear the talk say the US is calling on, the Senate is calling on, the EU is calling on, the Abuja High Court is calling on. Calling on means what? It means they don't get the power for force Cameroon government for do anything. And whenever Cameroon government they receive that kind of notice or whatever, they just ignore them. As they ignore the United States Congress, as they ignore the EU, as they ignore the United Nations Working Group, as we don't ignore international so-called human rights call whatever for Banjul, we ignore them all. Nothing happened, right? When I think that's a joke, when did they say all of these things then? For Banjul, human rights, whatever, now decades ago, even before the Amber terrorism started for 2016-17, they don't talk that one, we just ignore them. So you get to understand, at the end of the day, which way the Amber Fools they tell when I ask you say, what could be the impact of that noise where you make them? Okay, America don't talk so, and so what? That is the next question. What? America go talk so and they can't force Cameroon make it do something? No. All what they try to do now for manipulate una.
But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republic, more than they listen to some Ambazonian activists. This is the reality.
Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Weti. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Advocate. The problem don't be able to go take picture of white body. The problem that the way the stupid Ambazonia they ever hear them when they don't go stand to take that picture. They hear them. The recent one that you are ego she brother when they say diplomacy you know they work. Nah, God don't give a work. But now they always say they go to take picture of white man post up. Now so their group they hear it. Their group no go back for their master. It don't wait because say no diplomacy. See, Ambazonia really get problem. Ambazonia get problem. But bro, community go build. Go there for the project. Community go build. They go build. You President go live yesterday, no. I go live on Saturday. Mark Barata, we don't plan now, we don't strategize, it go work. Now we activists, they be help the people that made them get the group, say they be leader, the activists go come back, go build communities, it go work, bro. It go work. Leave them.
Yeah, I would like someone to help me and clarify this dull man con man, as dull as Cho Ayaba. Man compose and I put the year then that bird where the hala for ducky neck. Man compose and did exactly like Grombi. When he hear that fungung, we call say fungung. That bird where there for ducky neck, when dog the ground, the hala bring then animal year run so. Man con people they need to hear that kind of one. Now why they about to find itself a play with it today. So if they rig elections, it no mean I said if you only put in a government, it no mean say you not fit successfully put in a government through elections. Because any credible government one way going through elections. Because even if you use coup d'etat, you take over a country, you must come do everything for still organize elections. What you do not say, you then need to change the constitution. If the constitution be the give a leeway for fraud, for favor the ruling government, if una use coup d'etat take over, it will be very difficult for Cameroon. Then una have to change the constitution. When you talk like this, I see this your lousy voice, very hollow, very empty. Because you talk, you no land, because you no give a solution. Somebody, Sama Thomas, if he ever challenge my fact, he must be able for a place which where they cry every day, say we need a political solution, just as Mama G, they talk we need for come together. Coming together is politics if you don't know. But sending guns to people to go and fight in the bush is no politics, and it is no strategy. It is no strategy, and I still repeat, it is no strategy. It might have been a strategy in some other revolutions, but in our own, our case is different. Guns will never take us to Boya. They will never. Sama Thomas, you complain about fighters that go DDR center. You want me to stay, do it, tell me. If they no fit go then day, you want me to remain do it. You do it for all this Sama Thomas, so you still get energy inside your voice. So why not if you come down can lead them? You want me to them fight? See how stupid you are. I'll go out and tell all of them to put down their guns and go them to DDR. I'll be closer to them than you. Foolish doorman. They die for nothing. You guys are out there just for simply come together. Now a tit for tack. And an eye for an eye. Now the worst crime for now for come together. Una Siam. So long as now we come together, then we get all right for die for 35,000 they call them DDR. Or they just simply put down their guns, or they move to ground one. That's how it is. I know when I talk like this, some of them go peaceful on our draws, but that is how it will work. It must happen like that. It's the teacher. If you vex money, take rope. They need to buy them. Rope they everywhere. Move your trouser. Your trouser says in a rope. Move and put a hang. Swine, monkey, them all. Thieves. Take good struggle. Transform them inside a wonderful 419 game, a scamming game. Oh, people they so white baby for chin, they turn them big thieves for daytime. Just the fool will like say will be that small picking them. The teacher will do all down here to remove minyate from people's eyes. Minyate na cobweb to remove cobwebs from people's eyes so that they can see you are thievery. Out there, thieves. Sama Thomas, you, how many times have you ever pick your phone and call a fighter? How many times have you ever checked on them? Sama Thomas, I'm asking you with that your crack volcano voice. I want to know from you, how many times have you ever picked up your phone and called the fighters to know their whereabouts, to know whether they have eaten, to know whether their gadget, their phones are working fine, to know whether they have means to charge their phones, to know whether they have even 1 kobo in their momo. Sama Thomas, see, I need an occasion where they should put I and you one on one and give us just 45 minutes in Sokamif. You hear no? You know, pick ball run, then I will resign to be a teacher. You are not a teacher. You are not anything. You are Bambi. You are just a Bambi, making noise, claiming as if you know things. You don't know you anything. You are there, very crafty, even from the sound of your voice shows that you are as crafty as and this Lebiale man with a large mouth called the other man they call him waiting, Crisano. Yes, Crisano is one of the most crafty frontline leaders of Ambazonia movement, and you are there. You are equally like him, making noise for nothing. I don't want to talk to you because you don't even know your left from your right, but you shout like somebody that can walk in the tower of in an airport. They take away the talking gadget from you. Only your voice will get to the pilot in his scope pin. You see, you master. It's a time like this. I don't want to be annoyed when a foolish man like this talks it stupidly. So you should try to learn, and I come to see why you escape from many forums. You cannot withstand anybody who is right. When you are wrong, you must escape. When somebody is right, he is always right, because each time you call him, he'll tell you the right thing. But you just gamble. You don't check on fighters, but you are here lamenting that fighters are escaping to DDR. They will all go there, and that's where all of you in the diaspora will shit posh because you rely on fighters. Where are they? Go and bring them, or you come down here and fight. Rubbish. Is the teacher talking?
Comrade Lehman, thank you very much. Ambazonians, something very dangerous they happen with this struggle. I think so not even notice them. And that's something we will consume all of us. The only opportunity we'll get out of this struggle now to stick together as one person. Each time we can talk, some people that they can mock them. See, the Ambazonian government is in Washington, D.C. May everybody go align. You know, this empty bravado, will help us. Rain don't dark. They show good sign for this struggle. I want to draw on attention for something where they happen, where a lot of people they talk, and because any man they go take a shock, then can't shoot on if I ask quiet die like she tell you one, because we not get structures the way they feel examine some of those things. As we speak now, so any man with a struggle for seek asylum, especially for a task, you go seek your asylum, you're like a victim for Ambazonia and the Republic of Cameroon. If you want to get your asylum granted, because people then they now so for a task they reject the asylum cases because they present themselves like Ambazonians activists. So we have to be very, very careful, and a very, very bad sign that you will find them very difficult for even go for embassy now, so for go get visa through this Ambazonian stuff. Then it be very, very difficult because nobody want bring chaotic activism for a country. So now a very bad signal for us. I want to draw attention towards which they happen. 20th of January 2025, Donald Trump declared gang member them. That means 18th Street gang group and MS-13, this El Salvador gang group them as terrorism. You see what will happen now. Any man we will enter, all the El Salvadorians and where they enter America, where they identify them, say they get any link to that gang, whether green card, permanent stay, or citizenship, you are a target. They don't send them back for El Salvador. So that the same precedent what they see where it is set in, or where will the struggle was set in for this Ambazonia struggle, and it will come to burn us. You see the thing for TPSO. I see how people that they can make noise. So one day they celebrate me, then send them back home. Me then do this, me then do this. And they just laugh. All of us we don't put we head them outside here for the Ambazonia struggle. We are in deep shit if we not sit up.